Okay, hello world. We are continuing with our black stake unlock run. We've got up to green here. Well, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Somebody asked earlier, and I said, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8. Looks like I was probably right. Different difficulty levels or stakes in Balatro. So, Nebula deck, telescope voucher, I love. -1 consumable slot, I do not. But that means, I had forgotten that earlier. That means I should go for things like pairs earlier than I was otherwise. If I'm going to be able to upgrade them more reliably, i.e. in each Celestial pack, I should have it be my common most played hand. Okay. And I will still scum through. Ooh, holographic is good. But I don't want to reroll that, honestly. And I don't want to play this very much. But for the holographic Joker, I guess I'll just go for it. Why not? Looks like we're going to do clubs. And 4 in there. Let's just discard once and see what we get. 10, 20, 30, 40. Perfect. Actually 41. I always tend to count the ace as 1, as 10, because counting it as 11 is annoying. Okay, I've got next to no money. I don't want that or that. I think if I don't buy the Buffoon pack now, it'll disappear. It's a way to guarantee a Joker for $4, but that's all that common Jokers cost, and it's probably just going to be a common Joker. I'm just going to go. Decisions. So many decisions in this game. Cards played previously as anti or debuffed. So there's 5 clubs that we're never going to get to play, basically. Unless we can't let them be debuffed, but we need them to not be debuffed for the points. So we've got basically nothing. I think I'm going to say not clubs because a bunch of the high clubs are gone. Ace, Queen, Jack. I could only keep one of them. I don't want the 2s, but I guess we'll start going for hearts. And we're a little bit on the way for hearts. This is not enough. 10, 25, 30. It's not nearly enough. Ugh. Oh. Game might decide this for me. I don't know if we're going to get 600 points. Hardly any spades, nor diamonds to draw. Diamonds I am holding 10, 20, 32. So I would need to draw the ace, 8, 9, 10. Spades, I would need to draw 2 out of 6. Yeah, diamonds is the only option. Actually, no, any diamond will do, because I'm going to have to play high card for a draw. So as long as I pull a diamond, we're okay. If not, okay. We're not dead. We're not going to earn any or much money, but we're not dead. And we've got a free holographic Joker coming. Let's hope it's a decent one. The duo is amazing if I'm going to start going for pairs as my primary strategy. Okay. $10. I will keep the interest income. I'm going for pairs. Because that's 45 by 3 by 2 by 12 by 2 by 24. Yeah. So let's also get rid of a couple low cards on the way. Boom. Okay, the plus 10 times 2 for pairs. Amazing. Oh, photograph to the moon. To the moon is eternal, so I'll never be able to get rid of it. But it could be a real cash cow. Photograph. Situationally good. I guess I'll take the money. Having money is good. Okay, got a pair of kings, a pair of eights. And I'll toss some lower cards as well. Just to draw something else, hopefully a 7 or a pair of other faces or whatever. I got the 7s, so I would already be good. And that's already going to finish us off, but you know, good habits. Don't break good habits. Foil egg. I have to keep it for a while, but then it's going to be money. It's also foil, which will be useful for the meantime. And I'll dig for another joker worth having. Straight? No. Given that it's free at this point, diamond's fine. But I'll be happy to sell that at some point. All face cards are drawn face down. That's a bummer. But I've already got 3 different pairs. So I'll just go for it. So now I want stone, gold, steel cards in my deck. And I probably want to strength some rank into some other rank to make pairs easier. I didn't buy the photograph, so the smiley face, whatever. Pair is definitely going to be, yep, oh, by 1. My most common card, and upgrading it is critical to this strategy. So I'm going to do that. That was the boss. Ooh, I want to skip for a polygon and a rare, honestly. So I'm not going to have another chance for this voucher, probably. So I'm going to take it, which stinks, but whatever. No repeat hand types. Oof. In that case, play the pair, get rid of the low cards. Contains a pair, so a 3 of a kind or a 2 pair is all right. So let's keep the 9s and also maybe work towards a flush. King, king, 9, 9. That should do us. You are now worth $9, which is more than I paid for you. Whoa. Uncommon, common, common, rare. Well, that'll get me, it's free, and it'll get me 1.5 times that I can't get rid of. And it's 1.5 times itself. And now, oh, was it rare for free and base, and then polychrome and base, and free on top of that as well? Whatever. $17. I like this voucher. But that it put us to almost no interest income. Let's see. Free uncommon. Oh, free uncommon is good, but money I don't need as much. I'm gonna take it. Whatever. A given baseball card, any uncommon joker is extra good. So I'm gonna try to get it before the boss. Okay, we are primarily going for pairs. We got 3 in hand already. So, oh, 4. My God. Queen, queen, 8, 8, 7, 7, 3, 3. Two pairs worse than pair. I don't want to play that. So we'll just keep all the pairs and maybe draw into a full house, just for giggles. We did it. Which is worse. No better than pair, except that it will score a bunch of more, not that I need it, base chips. We're now worth $12, so when I get desperate. Uncommon flower pot. Well, it's free and it's foil and it's uncommon. So I'll start to learn a bit more about it. I will save my interest income now. Must play 5 cards. So let's make a pair and also throw in an unscoring diamond and club and see if the flower pot triggers. Or not, because it says if poker hand. Is that the 5 cards I played, or is that the scoring poker hand? It did not trigger. It has to be scoring cards. So that's rough. It's very rough. How do you ever trigger that? I got a pair of 9s. And let's toss the low cards, since I must play 5 anyways. I will not be terribly inclined to keep that flower pot for very long, but being a foil uncommon with the baseball card is by itself pretty good. Supernova. I think I'm going to plan to play a lot of pairs over the course of the run, and gonna have to sell you at some point. So, oh, you're common. Whatever. Oh, I've only got 1 slot. Forgot. The normal calculus I have there is that even if I get 2 planets I don't like, I sell them and I get, it would only cost $1, but there it costs $2. And I had half the chance of getting something I liked. Oh well. This build is feeling pretty good overall. Double my money. Add a voucher. I'm gonna go for it. I got a pair of 9s. And don't really want 3, 4, 5 all that badly. Pair of kings. And maybe I'll keep the 4s this time and try to draw Queen Jack 10. Whoops. That should be over there after these 2 add, not before. Okay, I got the queens. Toss the 7. can draw into an ace. Okay, I had to spend a lot of hands. That's mostly okay. Got the money, so I'm going to take both the vouchers. I might occasionally be forced to play a high card here and there. You will definitely have a Mercury for me, which I really, really want. Don't really want to start it back all that much. Nor an Earth or a hiker. Nor a Saturn or a Mars. Nor either of you. Kind of want to replace the flower pot, but it would have to be uncommon, at least. A pair of sixes. And then we can toss out 2, 3, 4. There's low cards that I'd prefer not to make a pair with. Pair of jacks, and I got a bunch of other pairs as well. I guess I should have been looking. Whatever planet full house is, perhaps Earth? I might want that planet as well. Rose Michelle, but you're common. Yes, Earth. But I want Mercury way more. I need to use some tarots. I don't think I have yet. Or hardly. Lucky Malt Destroy. Common. Foil. Common. Straight. Boss blind. I mean, I could go for a full house now, but it's only times 4. Don't think it would be better than the pair. I don't need more. Not that badly. Straight, no. 4 of a kind, no. Wheel, tarot cards. I don't know, 1 tarot card, death. I didn't draw one of the few cards that we had made malt. I mean, of course. So, do I just turn a 2 into a king? Uncommon times 2, and I'm hardly discarding. Only cost me $2 net. I could take an uncommon that does at least 10 malt. Pair of 9s. Toss the 2, 3, 5. Kings, toss whatever stuff I don't know what it is. 7. Common. It's probably fine. But trying to decide what I'm really going for. I don't know. Pair of Kings is almost 60,000 points. I hit something with steel. I'd prefer it to be a 2 at this point. I really just want to keep playing pairs to buff the supernova. Wouldn't mind money. At this point, I'd rather a king. Choose 2. Now a 3 or a 2 could be steel equally well. Wild Lucky Stone. Bonus. I think I'm going to go for stone bonus here. Okay, I think I'm feeling pretty good. Nice. Level up Mercury as much as we can. That is a core part of our winning strategy. I guess I'll look for a fancy card, hopefully a king, maybe an ace. I'll take a discard. Take Taros. Club and any other suit, and it's uncommon. What would I replace? Not the duo. Well, let's see. That would be times 1.5 always. Because it's uncommon. Which would be the 2 that the duo is giving me, almost. It would be another times 2 whenever I've got a club and a scoring card of any other suit. Which would be like a quarter of the time. I guess I've got 2 cards, like maybe half the time they'd be clubs, I don't know. I don't think it's a clear improvement over a holographic times 2. So I'll stick with what works. Oh, of course I pull you when I've got 0 discards. Yeah, being plus 22 and growing, and then times 2 times 2 times 1.5 times 1.5. That is our strategy. cash out. Common, I don't care. Standard packs. Something fancy. Tarot, Queen, Ace, Stone. Now I got a lot of good choices there. Everything but the base 5. I'm not up on aces. Slightly up on queens. The stone I can just toss in with any pair. And it's 50 chips, which is a lot. That gets multiplied by a lot. Yeah. This is a deck that appreciates having stone cards. At least a few. I got just enough money left for some rerolls. No. Okay. I don't care about after this boss. So I'll take some lucky aces, sure. Do we get lucky? No? No. But that stone made us hit that round in one. Take another Mercury, thank you very much. Making use of this deck's modifiers very well. Let's see what we pull. All base. Oh, I was going to look. Probably end up. Extra money is not useful because I'll never hit a shot before this difficult boss. I'm going to have to discard a bunch probably. Tens. I have never discarded since I pulled that ramen. But when I'm forced to have a particular thing selected, I may end up that way. It's not the thing that I've got a pair of. Although I guess it can always just be the card that I throw away next to the pair. Probably. One more Mercury. Okay, so here comes the big boss. Might as well dump all our money into being as ready as possible. I think steel is worth having in general. And the ace is nice. Nicer than the holographic. Nice. No, no. No, no. No, no. At this point, no. No. That's that. Okay, gotta play the 6. Play it with the 10s. And double steel in hand and a mult card. There's the tiniest chance that we hit this in one. Ah, so close. Pair of aces, pair of eights. Oh, I don't want to play the 2. Doesn't matter at this point. I only need 2,000 points. Boom, that was a good start. I don't think this deck can go much further. What in the world did new things did I discover? New run, because we cleared Nebula deck. On to Ghost deck. Spectral cards start with a Hex, which means I want my first Joker to be really good. Or temporary. Oh, that could be a very good Joker to... Ugh. Add Polychrome to? No. That could. But that's gonna overlap. The free uncommon Joker is gonna become the thing that gets Polychrome, and my Hex card will be useless. Let's verify that that's what's gonna happen, so I know whether to keep avoiding that. Oof. That was a lot of discards to get my first good flush. And I'm not going to have any clubs left. Hearts are debuffed, so it's got to be diamonds. Which we almost pulled. $10, $20, $30, something. Didn't pull it. Well, it doesn't matter. Try again. You give me the same seed? Somehow? Double money is worthless. Uncommon Joker might be good to apply Polychrome to. I think it's going to be more than I would earn. Yeah. Looks like a bunch of hearts and more diamonds. I don't think I want the 3. Let's keep it for now. 10, 29, 32. It's not enough. We're in the same boat, although we're good on spades this time, and hearts. 10, 20, 30, 10, 24. And there's more spades to draw. $10, 30, 40 exactly. 600 points on the nose. This is my free Joker, really? Really? Well, at this point, I will take a scaling Joker early and give it Polychrome. Since it's free, I'll take this, but ugh. No, I don't want to play any faces anymore. Oh, free negative Joker. Nice. So, how am I gonna... 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 6. I could go for a flush of hearts, but I can't take any faces. It's only going to be worth 300-ish points. It's not times anything yet. And not even that, because it's all low cards, because there's no faces involved. I'm in a lot of trouble. Should have gone for another Joker. Yeah, that's not good enough. Two pair isn't that good either. Four, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Guess we go for high card and got 6 3s or 8s to pull out of 22 is like a 1 in 4 chance. Like, we might hit it. We might. I don't see anything obviously better to do. I could go for clubs. There's only 3 clubs to pull. So we're going for the straight. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it enough? Yes. Had to use every hand and discard. Even Steven is a pretty decent joker to have, especially alongside Ride the Bus, and super especially for free. Early, that's a pretty good money-making joker. What's the likelihood that I get something useful like high card or pair? Gonna risk it. Ugh. Probably never going to use it, but 3 of a kind is the least bad option from that group. Base chips and multi halved. Okay. 2, 3, 6, 6, 8, 8, ace. $1,800 points. Oh, even Steven. That could be very good. Yep. Of course, now I get a bunch of odd cards, but I think we just go with it. Ace 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. Upgraded the first time it was out. We've already got Ride the Bus and even Steven, and it's kind of early. We could go for the Wii Joker and just fill our deck with 2s. On the other hand, we have to play a 2 like 5 times before that's useful. No, 6 or more compared to that. But then the 7th, 8th, and 9th time, that starts to get really useful. So I want all the 2s I can get now. Probably be making pairs. But not playing faces. Cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Compared to a barely leveled up pair, that's pretty good. Three more 10s to draw. 6s are mostly gone. Oh, have I already destroyed a 2? Or have I already... No, I lost track of a 2 somewhere. Oh, I played it into straight. I kind of feel like I have to play the 5s. Rather than discarding them. I need to not forget that we've got the luchador. Free polychrome to-do list. I can't keep both of those for too long. Something to make 2s with. No, no, no. Don't care about suit for any of my jokers or plans. Odd cards I don't want, however. Doesn't add very much right now, but hopefully it will in the future. High card. I'm not sure I can afford to do that right now. Oh, of course. That was half of what I needed to do. So what if I play... Ugh. Play a high card. I'll get $4. Play a pair of 8s. Toss out those. Maybe finish the whole round. Yep. I want to straight now. I'm not going to be making straights. Plus one hand is going to be quite valuable, I think. Mercury, good. There's a whole lot of face cards I don't plan on playing. Don't want to play. Don't want to score. A whole lot of odd cards. only ever played 1, 2 since I got the Wii Joker, huh? Never drawing them. I haven't run into an opportunity to make more of them yet either. Well, 3 of a kind now, huh? I don't think I want to make a Mercury with you, but we'll see. Bonus, random joker. I've got room. Wild, clubs, spades. Swashbuckler. That's not that's pretty good. I wish I could be playing more 2s. 3 of a kind. On a 4. Didn't get a 4. On a 4, please. Didn't get a 4. This is a bad idea. Never got a 4. Or anything else to play, really. I'm going to draw the 8-10. 12,000 points. Ooh. I did draw the 8-10. Still no 4. There we go. 3 of a kind. Earns me money. And I can follow it with the 2s. Either one is going to hit, isn't it? Okay, a pair of 2s. It's going to be 20, 8, 38, 36, 54, 80 times 40. It's 3,000 is going to finish off the whole set. So do I want $4 or some upgrades? I think I want Wii Joker to scale. If I play, I don't have any discards left. If I play high card to try to draw a 2, I reset, ride the bus, which I can't afford, so I'll feed the Wii Joker. Oh, and it was times 100, not times 80. Mercury, please. Bother. You want now? Pair. I can make a pair. Decrease every time, don't you? I'll just waste a few cards. You specifically want me to play a pair. For money. And we'll make another pair. For money and defeat the Wii Joker. don't know which one to keep. I should probably upgrade something. Money, malt, steel. Would really like to turn those face cards into something else. And I think I'm good on money. Fancy even cards, please. None of those are even nor fancy. Well, slightly less fancy. Probably going to be doing repooling. Enough to make that worthwhile. You want 2 pair now. Well, I can make a 2 pair and throw out an odd card along the way. I can do it again. I played that too. Death is good. If I had pulled a 2, almost any, ugh. Be able to fool that into a 2 at some point, probably. Jumbo. I'm always making pairs, right? Yeah. Mercury, please. There. It's permanent? That decreased level boss is... Oh my... It's so much worse than I realized. 1 hand, 20,000 points. Yikes. Pair is basically back down to level 1. 20,000 points is gonna be rough. So I should be making... I don't know. With a steel in hand, a pair of 10s is only worth 16. Yikes. Ooh. Darn. I would much rather keep the rocket. But to-do list is polychrome, and I probably have to keep that. I kind of need to grab 14 malt at this point. Standard packs. Twos. Not a steel 2, but fine. Twos. Failing that. Fancy evens. Fancy 2, even better. Okay. Only 1 hand. Twos and 6s would be very good to pull. Those are neither 2s nor 6s. Those are neither 2s nor 6s. Got 7 of them to draw. Come on. Held out for the wrong thing. Did finally get a 6. What's a 3 of a kind? Well, I mean, that's what I've got, so. $15. 34. 48. 74. 100 and 6 times 160 times plus 4 in there somewhere. Call it 170 times 50, 122, 130. That'll do it. The 2's not going to score. It's a 3 of a kind on a 4 of a kind. But it doesn't end the run. Now to to-do list once. High card. Probably can't afford to do that. Oh. Yes, please. But I think I have to spend money to keep moving forward. Tarots, money, money, wild. Oh, really? 20 bucks, 21 bucks. Mercury, please. Still got 4 queens, but I can't start making queens. High card. That's not very many times. 5, 24, 52, 117 times 100, 10,000 points. Yes. And I can do this. And this. And make a whole lot of money and feed the wee joker. Ah! Should have used those. Malt, spades, diamonds. Fancy 2s, please. Fancy evens failing that. A straight, you're probably not going to get it. Okay, the fool could make more malt. Magician could make luckies. A pair will do it at this point. Let's dig for some more twos. 4 of a kind. Didn't hit any more twos. Didn't use my cards. I don't have room to buy more. I want 2 pair now. Oh. $20. Random suit. Well, I got to turn faces I don't want into holographic too. As much as possible. So now I'm not willing to destroy cards, so we'll do the suit. Because who cares? Spades it is. Probably Mercury, please. Man, I've hardly upgraded anything. There's something. I've got seed money, don't I? So I should have not gone so low. 2 pair. Wow. Hardly need any points, so we'll go like that. For the money. And feeding the wee joker. Which I wish was upgraded a lot further. No. Mercury, please. Every little bit helps. Fancy 2s, please. I guess I'll take the 10. Common. Rare. Wow. I mean, I love baseball card. It's helped me so much, so many times, but I won't be able to use it here. Oh, I really want to reroll that. Always draw 3. Yeah, that's useful. I mean, that's almost positive. What do you want? A full house, huh? If I just pull 2, there's no chance of drawing to A7. 4 out of 47 is only 1 out of 12. Retwoos. Give me a 10, please. Hey. So pair is upgraded quite a bit more, but full house is close and will score a lot of cards, including a lot of malt and money, so boom. Score the 4s, toss out that, and there's hardly any 8s left. Thanks to the supernova, I actually can't play very many pairs. Things that turn faces into 2s, please. I guess we'll hope to get them this way. No. -1 hand size. You're gonna hit the wrong rank. I'll risk it. So you want me to play a pair. And the Ouija wants me to keep the odd cards that I want to get rid of. Go again. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3 evens and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, honestly, let's keep the 6s to play. 2. What's a single 2 going to score now? 8. 27. 31. 35. 78, 79 mult. 17. 200-ish. 16,000. What am I missing? Is this gonna finish and make me sad? Yes, probably the extra chips from playing the 2. Something like that. Ouija could have been enhanced numbered cards. So, ah. Mercury, please. Black hole's even better. Okay, got 8 to 10 that you could hit. But otherwise, I'm happy for you to destroy anything. In fact, I've got 2 cards that I'd be a little sad if you hit, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I would be happy for you to change away to things. If you go even, I'll be happy. If you go 2, I'll be ecstatic. If you go face, I'll be very, very, very sad. Odd is not great. Now you can destroy whatever you like. Yes. Even though it's odd, I have a kind. I wasn't even looking at what you wanted. Alt, wild, money, lucky, tarot. Spades. Care. Money. Steel wild. One random joker disabled. Yuck. Three of a kind, huh? Huh? Oh, and that was enough points. Didn't expect it, but okay. I guess the wee joker is not very wee anymore. Would love to turn some aces. Oh. Ah. Into twos. Don't get any Arcana or Spectral packs, so I get no opportunity to use these inside the shop. And the boss is coming up, so there's no value to holding money. I want that. I don't have room for it. I mean, whatever. Nope. There's one ace. The wee joker's disabled, huh? And Steven's disabled. Okay, I would be pretty darn happy for you to destroy anything now. Woof. Two, 4, 5, 5, 5, 9, 9. Foolish me. We did it! No new discoveries that time. That's kind of what I expected. I wonder how long this deck can go. It's a weird one. It's interesting. I'm getting a surprising number of spectral cards showing up directly in the shop, which I'm not used to. Is that part of this deck? This stake? This something? Can't give up a free negative joker. Lost 8s. You want 2 pair. For the monies. There's that other ace I wish I could have strengthened. Three 4s, 2 6s, no aces. Broke the glass. Free pareidolia. I really, really don't want that. That's a big fat shame. I don't have room, but times 3. Times 3? I only need 2 more. 19 malt. 1.5. This is risky. Need Enhance 2 cards. No, no, yes. Maybe. I'm going to take the yes just to activate the ×3. That'll let us last a little longer. Start with 0 discards. High card, huh? I don't think I'm going to be making a lot of those. $333. In that case, I am. Oh, nope, it's got to be only the 2. That was enough to... Wow. Stunt man. Sure, I'll take an extra discard. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. We're gonna want pairs, so I'll be able to make a few bucks, so I can totally afford at least that. And I think I might risk this as well. Nope. $1,000,000 points. Oh boy. Four of a kind is hardly any better than pair, but it's going to even Steven 4 times.
Dad, can you put my shoes on? I don't think they'd fit me.
Hey Dupree. Good afternoon to you as well. I hope you're doing well. Well, oh, oh. Let's do this. How many points? Not very many, but we can play a pair of 2s. We can play 5 2s. Which is just a bit better already. And that'll be lots of points. That was indeed lots of points. Yeah, we just unlocked another Dex Black Stake, and I've continued in Endless Mode, which I'm not super inclined to do lately, but this deck is curious and interesting, so I'm giving it a shot. I didn't pull any aces. Did pull some odds. Yep, that's what I most want. Fancy 2s. Any 2? Oh, no, blue seal. Blue seal is nice. 1.5 million. The antes are climbing too quickly now. Yeah, I struggled a little yesterday, but today started quite well. Well, I suppose... Oh, they're both steel. There we go. That's something useful to do. With the death, would I rather hit a holographic one, but they're hard hole. Starting to get enough twos that the wee joker is growing quick, which is helpful. Should have duped that. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah. More holographic twos. Lucky, planet, money, malt. All clubs are debuffed. One, two, three twos. Oh, this is so risky. Oh, just give me a 2. Arg. Give me a 2. There we are. Get money. We're gonna get a lot of points. It's debuffed, so it's not worth holding. Is it going to be enough points now that I wasted all my discards digging for it? Not even close. 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, queen, queen. I can't play the queens. And if I high card the 2, I can't play anything else. And what am I going to draw? Okay. Two hands, 1,000,000 points, not going to happen. Oh? Oh! It is gonna happen. Finally drew all the 2s that I've got in this deck. And I got the planet for the wrong thing. That's fine though. Maybe I'll start making more 4 of a kinds. We'll eventually use that. Immediately use that. $14 million, we're dead. 11 or 12. Anti 11 or 12, that always starts to happen. Oh, a flush. I mean, fine. It's not leveled. It's not going to be worth any points. Two pair. I mean, I gain an extra 8 mult by playing the 2 extra. Crunch, and that was only worth like 1,000,000 points. Yeah, nowhere close to 14 million. Nowhere close at all. Two tens, 3 sixes. There we go. I was waiting to use that for a while. This is definitely not going to be enough points, so whatever. Getting tens of millions. Ugh. Okay. We unlocked Black Stake on the Ghost deck. Next is Abandoned deck. Start with no face cards. But I'm going to take a quick restroom break. See you all shortly. Okay. Start run with no face cards. That's not much of a modifier. Let's see where we go with that. We'll restart Scum, some good tags. Either way. Holographic is good. Free rerolls, I mean, you really need to have money to buy stuff for that to be worth much. We'll give it a shot. Oh boy. It's not very good at all. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a low scoring straight. Yeah. Oh, there's no face cards. That makes starting with flushes much harder, because they're all going to be low scoring. So there's hardly any spades to draw. Not very many hearts either, but I guess that's what we're going for. $70 more points in 2 hands. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 will do it. I guess this must be the straight deck. Free Chaos the Clown. I've already got free rerolls. It's holographic at least, so there's that. 3 of a kind. Well, we always buy devils because after the following round, they're revenue neutral. And that means holographic will get us ways. I don't know. Death. Temperance. Do we go for straight flushes? Let's turn red cards spades. So you just saw a bunch of the game played, a few rounds. So there are that many. Title says 14, and there's a 15 that I've never unlocked. And for each deck, there are 8 difficulties. And I've chosen to clear on a given difficulty across all the decks and then proceed to the next difficulty level. I think some people tend to go for a given deck, go through all the difficulties. You know, whatever floats your boat. Playing for, 3 to 4 hours a day, I'm clearing 1 or 2 decks at this difficulty each day usually. Each of the decks do indeed have, I wouldn't call it a challenge exactly, they have some kind of special property. And some of them are explicitly useful and some of them are more of a trade-off. or might even feel bad. So this particular deck that I'm currently working on, the special rule is that the deck that you start with is simply missing all of the face cards. The one that I just cleared, you start with a particular consumable card, and oh yeah, that's why they were showing up. And you start with the property that spectral cards, which is, you know, just one of the many ways to modify your particular build as you're going through a run. They can appear directly in the shop. Spectral cards are usually kind of difficult to find, and they can be very powerful. They tend to be strong trade-offs, like you get a good thing, but you also get a pretty bad thing. Sometimes they're just, you get a pretty decent thing, not really fantastic, but no bad trade-off either. And the difficulty levels also add their own special rules, and they're cumulative. So I am working on Black Stake, which is like halfway up the difficulty scale. So you start at base difficulty, which is no special rules. Then you add, normally when you beat the blinds, you get reward money, and the money is what you spend in the shop, which is how you improve your deck, make it easier to win. But you get no reward money from small blind, which is the first of 3 at each level. And then the scores that you have to make at each round scale faster, so it gets harder faster as you proceed through the game. And then some of the jokers you find will be eternal, which, as it says, means you can never get rid of them. Normally you can buy a joker and use it for a while and sell or destroy it through a variety of ways later. And so you might intentionally buy a joker early that's not very good, but it's better than nothing. Or it might even specifically be good early and not be good later. But if it's eternal, you can't do that. So it limits your flexibility a bit. I hope that helps. Happy to go through any other rules or rule clarifications or questions you've got. But here's the small blind. I usually tend to skip the small blind past the base difficulty, but I take into account the effect that you get. When you skip a given round, you're guaranteed not to get any of the normal rewards you would get from completing the round, or any of the side effects that your deck may have from playing the round. And almost more severe, you don't enter the shop after completing the round. But conversely, you get some kind of special effect, which is randomized for skipping. +3 hand size can be really useful sometimes, but is not good enough for me to want. So I'm going to take the few number of dollars that I will earn by completing the blind instead. Yes, this is definitely the straight deck. Missing out on 12 of 52, which is almost a quarter of the cards. Just makes it more likely that what you draw is close together and you can make a straight with it. But not always. Well, I guess even a pair will do. So here's the problem. What do I make gold? I think it's actually the aces. They score more points. Like many card games, they're worth 11. But if I'm going for straights, which I think I am, they can only work on one end of straights. So I think I'm actually going to make an ace gold. I should have thought about what suit. Have I modified suits yet? Yes. Away. Yeah, idiot. Into spades, which is just what I targeted, which I shouldn't have done. Oh well, I should have done the diamond. There's so many things to keep track of. It's really easy to lose track and make mistakes like that. Oh, the certificate. I like the certificate. The seals that exist on the cards that it creates can really add up to a lot of value, especially if you buy it really early in the game and you add up a bunch of them. It can make things difficult in that it'll just add a bunch of random cards and they might be what your deck needs to win. It might be the opposite. Oh, that's basically all the money I got. But the seals, oh, they're valuable. 2, 3, 5, 5, 7, 9, 10, 10. Play a pair and maybe pull into a straight. Oh, I didn't use my free reroll. I can see how you would feel that way. It is superficially based on poker, but besides knowing how to make the various poker hands, there's almost nothing else at all that has anything to do with any traditional card game. It definitely helps a little bit to be familiar with card games, but not much. It is mostly this game's own rules, really. So if you're interested in it at all, I would not let that detail fluster you. 6, 7, 8 is only 3 in a row. So just go for the 2 pair. At this point, I think that'll be enough. 13, 26, 46 by 12. It's like, yeah, over 400. But we're hardly keeping up. That little bit of money will help. Retrigger played face cards. I don't have any face cards. I'm not planning on making flushes either. What do I even want? Not diamonds. Let's make red card wild. And not forget our free reroll. Hardly got any money. Oh, but the to-do list helps make money. If I can afford the hands. But yeah, if I buy this and make one high card hand, I'm revenue neutral. If I can trigger it ever again, I'm revenue positive. So we will just 2, 3, 4, 5. Toss out a high card. Oh, must play 5 cards. Ugh. Well, since I've got it, I'm gonna play this straight. And then got 2, 3, 4, like another straight lurking there. But I gotta play 5 cards. Ugh. I'm gonna throw out a high card. This is such a mistake. That was like 200 points. Can't do that again. This should probably finish the round. Yep, just barely. Now you want to pair. Face cards? No. Multi cards? Kind of. Random Joker increases rank. Destroy 2 money wild. I'm targeting straight flushes. Normally I dislike this card because it's hard to make straight flushes. But if I can do that and start getting some spectral cards, it'll be really valuable. The free Joker will help if I can hit 4,000 points. Oof. Oof. 3, 4, 5, 6. Not gonna make two pair. Clubs. Random joker. Cool. Ooh. Got way too many utility jokers that don't help my score. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not anywhere near a flush. But I could make it a flush. Turning a couple spades into clubs. Negative to a random joker. -1 hand size is kind of a big deal. Okay. 3 8s, 3 7s. I want to pull one, please. Hey. Now what do I do? Do I go for the money? Or the points? If I score a 2 pair, that'll be 20, 58 by 20. It's like 1,000. That'll do it, won't it? Let's be sure. 20 plus 9 plus 9 plus 7 plus 7 is 52 times 12. It's only 500. Times 12, not 20. So will I confidently get 500 points from the next hand? I've only got one discard to build. Don't think I can risk it for $4. That would be an extra 2 times. That'll be 1,000 points. So yeah, I gotta do it. Gotta play the full house. So I don't want to risk failing out. 3 flush. I've got so little money. Oh well. Start with 0 discards. I'm never going to make 5,000 points. I have not built a useful deck. Can't discard. Oh, I've got it straight. It's always hard to see those. I wish you could set something that would sort ace to the bottom. Yeah, there's no way. I can't do this. No discards. And I need so much more than I've actually got. Bummer. I got too many enticing utility jokers that didn't help my scoring. And thus I didn't score enough. Let's see, that means I have to pull a 5 to hit the straight. Which is 4 out of 32 cards. Like 1 in 8. Uh-huh. It's not even nearly enough, is it? Well, just barely, kind of. Should have done some discards rather than scoring those pairs. Holographic Eternal. Greedy Joker. This is probably going to fail the run for us, but let's go for it. Oh, the Stuntman. Trousers. Sure. That's also likely to cause us problems, but here we go. I just want to play diamonds. I didn't get any. This Stuntman will handle the early couple antes on his own. Sure. We can make that our strategy. Just play a diamond. You kind of help deal with the Stuntman. Supernova is probably the best common. And this is really early. Can almost build around it. I have to plan on having a ton of money forever for that to add up to being useful, but well, there's no face cards in my deck, so that's a pretty easy pull. So now if I keep doing high card, I gain 2 malts just every time I play a hand. Which almost makes me want to make them weak, so I play a bunch of them. I'm still doing it in 1 anyways. I don't really want you anymore. I can't get rid of you, so that's life. What do I want from an Arcana pack? I want to turn things into diamonds at this point, I guess. Steel. Steel is good. Adding 2 malt per hand is probably not going to be enough to scale us forever, but every time we add a Pluto, that'll help a lot. The wee Joker. I'm optimistic. Let's pull some 2s. Pull some 2s. There we go. So are we going to hit this in 1? 27, 35 times 3. 8. 11. Oh, 300 times 20. And another half. Well, we're going to play all the 2s we can. Hopefully this doesn't quite do it, but it might. That did it. So now every time we play a single 2, we do really well, so we want to build the deck around that. Got to buy telescope. And I want 2s. Steel. Steel's good. Okay. Can we get another 2? Nope. Oh. Really nothing I can get rid of besides maybe the stuntman would make that worth it. Single random rank, 2 copies. There's no chance you hit 2s, so given the fact that I've got the option to make 2 more, feed the wee Joker, gotta do it. I re-roll for $5. I'll have 27 and basically not be able to afford anything and stay above $25. So I'll buy a pack that contains, oh, a fancy 2. Huzzah. Extra large blind. Yikes. So what does a 2 with a steel card in our hand get us now? 9. And it'll be more. Slightly. We keep doing high cards. We'll definitely hit it this time, so let's take the money. That was worth 12 with the malt. So 9 3 times won't do it. 9 4 times will do it, and it'll grow slightly. Pluto, please. I think I'm guaranteed that because I bought the telescope, right? Yes, good. That'll add some points. Well, you give me 2 randoms. Devil, I'll spin the wheel. Nope. I think it doesn't matter. Okay, what are you going to be worth? 10. Three of a kind is almost worse than high card. So I think, how many have I got? 6 more. I draw 15, that's half the deck. I'll get 2s. Like that. I got a steal. So that's worth 12. So I only need that once more, which I will do. Perfect. Deck is scaling. That's what we need. I guess I want them to be diamonds as well. But can't be too picky. Long term, I will want that. I think I've got the money, so I'll go for it. Spades, diamonds, clubs. All suits. We'll take the diamonds. And the Pluto. And keep going. Don't want a joker. I'm full, and I pretty much like them. And I'll play at the 2. No more 2s, and with 3 discards, I'm still pretty confident I can find some. I'd really like to feed the wee joker, but I mean, if I've got a steel and a gold, I can play whatever high card if I don't get to feed the wee joker. But we did, just barely. I don't have room for jokers. I would like a 2, please. I'll take a stone. And a Pluto. Now a 2 is worth 17. The steel, it's now worth 21. ways to make more twos, more bias towards twos. Whatever those are, hopefully. Not really, but whatever. Nope! Feels like never. Okay, give me twos, please. None of those are twos, but that'll give me taros. And that's steel. So I guess I'll take those. All clubs are debuffed. Hand size is great with the stuntman. Should probably try to draw 2 base 2s into my hand at some point. Keep leveling up high card. And we might have a good run. Hey, there's 2 base 2s. That's not quite enough, but the deck scales, so hopefully will scale enough. Random rank, destroy jokers. I could lose 2 2s, and I'm really unlikely to get more 2s. I've got 7 2s. Losing 2 of them would be really bad. It's tempting. But high card is my jam. I gotta keep going with it. Even if I went to 4 or 5 kind as my normal thing, that won't be enough to do. Yeah, I can't use either of these. I can't destroy all my jokers. And I can't lose 2 2s. I mean, gaining 5 2s would be amazing, but there's only a 1 out of 13 shot. It's not going to happen. You know what? If I play pairs, it won't score as well. And it'll feed the Wee Joker twice. And give me more opportunity to scale. So I should basically discard until I'm holding at least 3 2s. Hearts, destroy Hierophant. I will destroy things that aren't 2s. Further bias my deck towards 2s. 2 high card is the strategy. I drew a 2, but not a fancy one, sadly. Can I make it fancy? Yes. So I will turn a 4 into a 2. It doesn't matter what else I molt. So I guess I'll make it a high card in case I'm forced to do something that's not a 2 and I happen to be holding that card. Oh, I only got one of those, not both. Whoops. $72,000 points, 4 hands. can kind of afford it, but I'm not going to draw enough twos to do anything else. So that's 400 and some chips times 50. Two bias, two bias, two bias. Aces into twos. Two bias. Wow. Polychrome, polychrome, wild, gold foil, purple seal, malt. And I get two of them. Discard for tarot. Hold it for gold. So what are we? 10 out of 47 twos. Okay, we didn't get it. And now I can play a high card, hoping to draw it. Nope. Every high card adds 2 malts. Bonus steel diamonds. Joker stone. I got 2 twos I can turn into diamonds, which sure ain't bad. Let's see what we get from you. Clubs, do not want. Planets, maybe. No. $90,000. Star, nice. Fool, nice also. Okay, 90,000. I will. Twos. I've got 1, 2, 3 that are not diamonds. I have a feeling I might pull a better tarot than star at this point. Fancy 2. There we go. get star for free. I can destroy stuff. That's not twos. Might as well make it not diamonds as well. And then turn things into diamonds, but I get to choose two. I don't actually want to. I suppose turn you into diamonds. And then destroy non-diamonds and low diamonds. All diamond cards are debuffed. Oof. Oof. What would 5 of a kind be like now? Well, it wouldn't have the times 28, so it would be trash. That's a given. Let's see, how many twos is this going to take? It doesn't really matter if they're debuffed. So I just do that 3 times. And throw in a stone the last time. It's a bit late for this to be useful, isn't it? Whatever. Molt, Hanged Man, Lucky. Guess we'll molt. Old Sun Hierophant. Kind of hoping for a death to show up to play the Fool on, I think. Probably not going to find a 2. I'll take a steal. Okay. Play a pair. And then 2 twos. What's that gonna do for me? It's already 30. That 60,000. Okay, so we are just before the boss, which flips and shuffles jokers, but the order doesn't matter. These all just happen. They don't have any interactions where the order would affect anything. So, gonna dump all our money basically. Not get any tarot cards or anything in the rerolls. There we go, there we go. Let's turn 7 into a mult diamond 2. And then make another death. Then make 2 tarots. Don't care about wild or glass, especially on any of those cards. I don't want clubs. Fanciest 2 I can find. Ugh. Now you're not going to give me the 2s, huh? Whoa. I guess I'll just make another one, because why not? I should have made it be a diamond, not a spade. Details matter. There we go, another deck unlocked. Nice. With high card is basically the only hand we played. Played like 2 straights and a couple pairs really early on, and then high card. Thank you, Dupree. That was satisfying and a very strange run. Since I know you're paying attention, let's see. Where is the button I'm looking for? Collection. A whole bunch of the jokers have effects like times something mult. So the way the scoring works, each hand that you could possibly make is worth some number of chips and some number of multiplier, which go here. And if you've been paying enough attention, you see each card is basically worth its face value in chips, but then the jokers really modify the rules, and some of them will add a bunch of chips to your score, and some of them will add multipliers, and some of them will multiply the multiplier. So that was those times something mult jokers. And usually a times mult joker is like the way you win, by getting either upgrading the value of the hand you're planning on making, and or having some jokers that just add to the multiplier, and then multiply that large multiplier. That's really effective. And because of how math works, if you can multiply several times, it's exponential and it gets big really fast. So that's a very common strategy for making it all the way through the 8th ante to the win. And I didn't have a single times mult there. What I did have, which are important, are scaling jokers. I got 2 of these early, and the third pretty early. And so before long, every single hand I played, it was the one I play most often, so I added a multiplier. It didn't have any face cards, so I added a multiplier. It was a 2, so I added more chips. And the chips are the things being multiplied, so that's a little bit exponential. And yet, every hand I played, I added 2 more multipliers. And almost every hand I played, I added 8 more chips. And yeah, big numbers win. New run on a new deck, the checkered deck, which has only 2 suits. All of the clubs and diamonds turn into the other suit of that color. So this is kind of the flush deck. It's pretty easy to make flushes, and it's pretty easy to turn one of those into the other a bit and make it even easier. So that's probably the direction we will head. I usually start the early rounds with making flushes because it's pretty reliable and it's pretty easy to get 300 points in one flush, even early on. But this deck will encourage me to do that even more. In fact, if you can like turn a bunch of spades into hearts, it starts to get practical to make straight flushes, which are worth even more. Uh, 10, 21, 31, 38. I need 2 more, but I've already scored 2 more. 4 more, actually. Oh, and I was aiming for 450, not 600. Oh, clearance sale is my favorite voucher. So I have to take it because it's going to disappear after I beat the coming boss. I'm supposed to have a joker, but you pulled 2 tarots. I'm supposed to have whatever joker comes up is free and enhanced, and it didn't come up. I can't turn down that voucher, so I will just struggle through the boss with no jokers. I've done it before. 10, 20, call it 30, more than 40. $10, 19, 27, 30, 2, 36. 10, 19, 27, 34, 39. But I got 1 extra, so that'll do it. Now I'm trying to save hands because you earn money for remaining hands, and every dollar counts early on. Oh, that's not a very good one to get for free. Hand size is good, especially if you're going for big hand. A 5-card hand that you're going to be playing. And I'm down to $0 again. Hopefully the gluttonous joker and whatever next polychrome I pull will get me where I'm going. Oh, it's club suit, but I have no clubs in the entire deck. That's a rotten joker. It was free and it's polychrome, but oof. Oof. I might actually be dead here. If I do that 4 times, it's still not going to be enough. It's a little better. That's better. And 10, 20, 30, 40, almost 50. Oh, I only need to make 100. Good. Barely. Oh. What? Why did that turn on? Every once in a while, my Steam Deck just turns on the performance overlay, even though I didn't ask for it. And I know I couldn't possibly have hit a keyboard button by accident this time, because the keyboard isn't even on the wireless keyboard. There's no other keyboard on the Steam Deck. I don't know well. Ooh, that's going to make straight flushes. very practical. And death is very valuable. Well, usually very valuable. Okay, so we got double polychrome, which is good. Oh, first hand is not face down. Ugh. That's very low. That's very high. So that's all one suit. So that is all another suit. That's high, so it's a heart. Six. That's low. It could be a 2 or a 3 or a 4. And it is one of those. That didn't tell me anything. That. Well, there's only 2 cards that could be between 3 cards. 7, 8, 9. So that is definitely a straight flush. Right, the shortcut. No. What? Oh, there were 2 10s. That's okay-ish. Okay. When the cards aren't all face down, I can optimize going for straight flushes more now. $3. I'm gonna buy this. Hope for a straight flush and take a flush planet. Now hope that I can actually make those straight flushes. 3, 6, 8, 10. It's kind of halfway there. Three, 4, 6, 10, 9, 8, 6. Is also close. That's not. So I'll just play a flush rather than the last discard. It's going to need to get points on the board. That doesn't help. So we'll discard. I really want 5, 7, Jack, 4, Queen. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 28 cards that I could pull. So if I pull 9, I would expect to get 1. If I pull 5, I would expect a 50-50 shot, I think. I have a strong feeling there's a statistics quirk that I am not doing correctly in my head there. There we go. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straight flush. Which is, well over 1,000 points before you add anything else. Okay. This is a risky strategy, but if I can start pushing cards around in my deck, it might get a lot better. Oh, what? No, Ceremonial Dagger is no good. Face cards. I've got face cards, but I don't think that's worth it, especially with how little money I've got. Money King in the proper suit to meld with the deck. Two, three, 8 king, 2, 6, 8 king. Yuck. Okay, 10, jack, queen, king. Straight flush. And some money. I wonder... See, since I didn't turn it on purpose, I don't actually know how to turn off that silly performance overlay. That should work, and it doesn't. What about you? I connect the controller, press that button, and I think it's up here somewhere. Yeah, it's not actually accessible. Here. I have to quit, which I don't want to do. There might be a shortcut when you long hold. Whoop. There we go. It's in here somewhere. It's not. Off. On. Off. Why was it showing while the setting was off? It's part of why I couldn't find it. It's already set to off. That's not what I was looking for. Okay. Well, now I halfway know how to turn that off. Next time it turns itself on. Clubs, no. I have no clubs, so I don't want more. Money would be nice, but I am almost never going to be making the things it wants me to make. But again, if I do it once, it's revenue positive. Oh, decrease level forever, isn't it? So you want 2 pair. I can do that. And probably still make 5,200 points. I can actually do a full house. Let's keep 4 hearts. I'll probably draw into a flush. $200 points, not good enough. Okay, now if I make a straight flush, you're gonna downgrade it forever. So if I make a regular flush, that's gonna be 35, 46, 56, 76, 80, 589 by 4, 6, 9. It's about 800 points. And if I do that 3 more times, I lose. So I have to make the straight flushes and get it downgraded forever, and that's sad. Now if I make those 800-ish points again, twice, that'll get me only 45. 2, 4, 5, 7, fail. Need to pull into that straight flush, which is going to be rough. Shouldn't have done you. But if I do this once more, we'll be okay. So I lost 1 upgrade. Oh, 100 points shy. Can I make another 2 pair? Jack, Jack. 6, 6. Will that be 100 points? 20, 30, 40, 50 times 2, 3, 6. Yes. I kind of like you, except it seems like you never go off. Gonna risk it. Spades. I guess we do spades. Add that 1 king to hearts, but we can try to bias towards spades. Free rare joker, I think I might take that. It's a real straight flush, I didn't even need the shortcut. How many points is that going to be? Assuming it's not enough, I've got pairs to make afterwards. It's not enough. So if I make the pairs, I don't have the straight flush anymore. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be spades. What's that get us? Ace, king, queen, 10, 9. There's a pair I can make for money before I make straight flush. So now 10, Jack, and King Ace. I've actually got a legitimate straight flush. I can toss those out in the hypothetical search of another pair to make along the way, but I'm more likely to draw a 9 than anything else along those. So money. And that is indeed the royal flush I need, which should be enough points. So I'm going to risk it and go for money. A straight flush is what you want me to make, huh? I normally sigh internally when I see that. I think I might take both of you two. Make rerolls cheaper and make them extra valuable. sell one of you two and the free one, free rare. I think I'm going 16,000. I think I can do this. Just has to be all straight flushes. Oh, that's too big of a gap. Seven. I need to add 2 cards to that, and they can't be that. If I pull a 5 or a 6, the 4 can participate, but the rest has got to go. And I'm in a lot of trouble. Oh, I can get 1. And then I can't discard anymore, so I'm very likely to fail. Yep, that's basically game. Already played, well, hearts are dead. So let's hope we draw just the right spades, but I gotta do it twice. Yeah, I should have known. So what if we get any 2 of 9, 10, Jack, Queen? Well, any 2 of those 5. Or some low ones. 4, 5, 7, 9. Should go low, shouldn't I? It doesn't matter. I'm only going to get 1. If I hold the 2, 3, 6, 8, then I only have to pull a 4 or 5, and there's 5 of them. So I can probably hit that. Oh, of course you upgraded the pair. But that's not going to be 10,000 points, so it doesn't matter. Aw, man, it would have been fun to have a deck built for straight flushes. I guess that might happen in the near future, but it's not going to be right this instant. Thank you, everyone, for dropping by. I hope you had a wonderful time. I know I did. I hope I get to see you again next time. But until then, bye-bye.